Fam.
Jones
Jr.
Jenkins Jr.
Oh shit, you
I caught
the third, yeah, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
We just fresh off BAEPSAE and we just let him hear the song and watch the dance practice, and we had to show him they killing shit.
And we made a revelation.
Cash Money. Listen to that beat. That's compliments, man. Cash Money. That beat sound like some motherfucking Manny Fresh, bro. Salutes. And everybody, you know you're working with some you bad jazz. Say them Cash the bad guy.
Hey.
What? Until then, I will be thugging behind the project building. Law.
That's what reminded us of.
Yes. Dope. So, of course, we had to do explained version by a Korean. And shouts out again to DK TV. Danny, thanks for the video, or whoever this may be, but I think it's Danny. So, thank you. And we're going to,
Got the one thing.
Intro.
Yeah, you never flew private plane. Now your eyes open wide up in Paris. Yeah, you ain't never been from the coast on a yacht to an island. Yeah.
Without further ado, we will get in it for you. We're finna get this thing started, man.
Let's get to it.
Get to it. Hey, man. Y'all got something y'all want to say to these folks? I wasn't waiting. I was just fucking with you. Let go.
I felt the setup coming out.
You felt the setup. I saw the way you looked at me. You saw it was a setup. All right, cool. Nah, let's go. Straight to it.
That's Danny right there.
They're taking a look
Yep.
at their fiercest and most political song, BAEPSAE.
BAEPSAE. It sounds like BAEPSAE. BAEPSAE.
First of all, you need to know this Korean idiom. BAEPSAE가 황새를 따라가면 다리가 찢어진다. It means when you try to do something that's out of your reach, out of your capabilities, then you will likely fail. Crow-tits or BAEPSAE have short legs, but storks have very long legs. So obviously a crow-tit trying to catch up to a stork will likely fail. Here the storks are referring to people in power, the big companies, conglomerates, and older generations. And in this video, I will focus on the last meaning of older generations because the previous two meanings have been covered a lot by other explanations. Here, BTS is using crow-tits as a metaphor for the younger generation, or the millennials of South Korea. They are trying very, very hard to catch up with their parents' generation, the baby boomers, or the storks. They also use another metaphor of teacher to refer to the older generation who are born with a golden spoon. They say this because during the ages of the baby boomers in South Korea, they were experiencing huge economic growth and it was extremely easy to get jobs, get housing, and stuff like that. But the economy in South Korea is now at its maturing stages, and the side effects of ultra-fast economic growth have boomeranged to haunt the current generation. Currently, the millennials are facing extremely high pricing of houses, as well as high disparity between the rich and the poor, and also extreme all-time high youth unemployment.
Should remind me that gentrification is going on in Atlanta. Gentrifying the hell out of shit, man.
Yep.
Gentrifying the hell out of it. All right, cool. Let's go right here.
And also extreme all-time high youth unemployment.
You always got a message, bro. Supposed to give you shit.
In this verse,
Generation.
BTS addresses the social injustices that millennials commonly face in Korean society. For example, passion pay. This is a very common practice in Korean society where companies basically pay young workers below minimum wage or nothing at all in return for experience. The company's logic is because they are offering a job and an experience that many young people have passion for,
Like
they are the ones
unpaid
that are
internship.
actually doing the service for the young people. Enposete is another newly made word that is used to describe the millennials of this decade. They are a generation that have basically given up what many consider to be basic human rights and wants because of extremely high youth unemployment rates and also very low wages compared to living costs. We have many different variations of Mpo 세대 to describe the millennials of South Korea. It originally started from Sampo 세대, which is used to describe the millennials that have given up dating, marrying, and giving birth due to economic instability. Then it evolved to Opo 세대, which added giving up employment and buying your own house. And then it evolved into Chilpo 세대, which added human relationships and hope.
Damn.
Now the word.
All right, so now again, you hear that hook, you hear that melody, right? You see these cold ass dance moves, and you see that ain't nobody lazy, nobody taking a break, right? Everybody look happy, right? And then they hit you with some shit like this.
Yeah.
Shit, boy, it's too much. Like,
Right.
think about it.
So it's like once you enjoy the song, you break it down, you start learning some shit.
You got it, dog. It's crazy. That's why, when I go through and chop it up with people online, I see people ranging from, it feel like 13 to maybe like
65.
90. No,
90,
bro.
yeah.
Like, it's no age limit to this.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you didn't like the music, even if you couldn't even hear, if you can read about these guys, the message. You see what I'm saying? That's what my father always said, man. Is, son, what's more than your talent? Who are you? Away from the talent, who are you as a person, fam? That's what it's about. I feel it in your chest, Alex. You can check your chest. Y'all niggas all right. But yeah, man, let's go. For real, bro. Like, seriously, man. When you hear that, all right, what I tell you about LeBron James. Why I like LeBron James. What you choose to do, man, you have a platform. You know what I'm saying? You have a platform, and they choose to do that. I'm pretty sure they could have talked about some Gucci purses and Gucci belts, but they choose to talk about what he just said. Bro, come on, bro. Like, come on. Shit. And then the song is tight without a message, because we didn't know what the hell they were talking about. All right, let's go.
And hope. Now the word Mpo 세대 is most commonly used because they have basically given up all their dreams and hope.
It just makes you appreciate what they're doing like, even more.
Say that again?
I said it just makes you appreciate what they're doing even more.
And root for them. Not just appreciate it and root for them as if like they're your little cousins or your brothers.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you better go kill them. Let's go.
Yeah.
In these lines, BTS talks about their want to change the system. The word 정상 in the last lines has a double meaning. First, it means normal, and second, it means top. So basically, not only is BTS talking about how this is not a normal situation, society is sick, but also they are saying we are not at the top yet, and we have to push further.
I gotta say this. You hear that melody? Even if you just said, gonna came up with my soul. I've been selling dope since I was 5 years old. Man, I blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't still be hard. I don't
Yeah.
agree with the message in it, but they using big melodies like that and putting
Something
them.
important. It's like the opposite of American music.
Bro,
I salute
it made me feel bad about the few times I done threw with 3, 5, or 7 in a verse. Like, damn, you could have said something else. I mean, I don't regret it, but shit, I'm just saying, moving forward, we need to reconsider some shit. Let's go.
Here,
No!
this is how the older
Stop playing with
generation
me.
blames the millennials for their struggles, saying that it is due to a lack of effort. The word 노력 is pronounced 노력 by BTS, and this is a very commonly used internet slang among millennials to sarcastically describe how the older generation blames them for the lack of effort. Baby boomers often neglect the fact how society is completely different now compared to when they were growing up. And also
As
the
every
economic
generation.
situation is completely different. They also neglect the fact that a lot of the economic problems that these millennials face today were in fact caused by baby boomers. For example, housing prices that are extremely high so that millennials have basically given up buying their houses. These were driven up by baby boomers buying multiple houses in speculation and for investment purposes. Yet many baby boomers simply neglect the fact and tell the millennials that they should try harder, work harder, so that you can perhaps buy a house 20 years later.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Dropping jewels on it.
level, these lines just simply seem like a cry for help, a call for a helping hand. However, the word BAEPSAE in the very last line is a very clever play on words. Basically, this word would sound like a curse word to the Korean ear. It sounds very, very similar to shipseya or keseya.
Oh, I like that,
which
boy.
are both very serious
You better
curse
say
words
that.
in South Korea. So not only are they crying for help, and not only are they asking the
It's over.
cultists to unite, but they are
Man, this is the
also
shortest one I saw.
calling the older generations.
Oh, I like it even harder now. That should go even way harder now, bro. Hey,
It's like a fuck you to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The establishment.
hey,
That shit was lit.
Yeah, I would have never expected that, man. I thought it was just a lit song about
I didn't give a damn what they
Yeah.
talked about. I'm be honest with
Wow.
you. I mean, long as it, you know, they wasn't just talking about killing people, but
I mean, you don't get that from the beat, you know, or from the vibe.
that beat come
You know
in.
what's crazy, man? It's like they made a whole ass Public Enemy song without it sounding like Public Enemy in a sense. Like you have this song about fighting, you know what I'm saying, like powers that be and whatever, but you made it a banger.
Fight the power.
Because if you think about like American music, there's like a political, like think about Moral Technique and all these guys that are politically driven. They have politically sounding songs, and
Yeah.
you got to be a political person to want to listen to that. But
Exactly.
You can this applies to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
I keep bringing up LeBron. It's equivalent to if something happened in major and LeBron go to the news and use his platform to speak on, which most people stay away from. You don't care about the political backlash. You may, you know, offend somebody at the top or whatever. But if you believe in it, in these guys, obviously speak on it. Yeah, man. I mean, what you think about it, Jamon?
Oh man.
J Mon.
Man, I thought it was really lit, and then just to even see like what they were actually talking about, you know, like just that whole discussion just kind of blew my mind. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I was just kind of like, wow, you know, like just.
What'd you feel about the dance practice when you saw him got down and he humped down
Oh
3 times?
man, I mean, you know, I used to do that. I used to do something like that back in the day. Now
You was doing, but you wasn't doing.
No, man, it was lit, man. I've seen at least like 2 or 3 videos now, cause I be over here
I think you saw more than 2 or
chilling
3.
with my guy, my boy Alex. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know at least 3 or 4, maybe.
He got that
5.
Colorado in him.
I ain't really count, you know what I'm saying? But listen,
That Colorado.
every time
That's
I
the first
see
time I heard
these
about it.
guys,
I'm gonna say that now from this one.
they're like one of the best dancing groups I've ever seen.
I try not to be prisoner of the moments, man, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Led by J-Hope, bro.
and they do everything.
I don't know if nobody dancing like
You-
that.
you
If
said-
so, I mean, unless
You
they
wanna bring up
probably
the
just
conversation
a
we had earlier before
just a
Kevin came
dance
on?
group. What's that?
What, the Chris Brown thing?
Oh.
What, Chris Brown? No, talk about it.
Okay, so we had a,
I ain't
conversation
scared.
earlier, and we were like, yo, what if like we take like the best dancer in America, right? Like Chris Brown, and he had him go against.
He's probably not the
like,
best one. He's just the most famous person.
I guess the most famous one,
Yeah.
and he went against somebody like J-Hope in a dance-off. It was like,
It would. What I said was, damn. I got a couple songs I wanted to get to Chris Brown. I wanted to write it probably over with. J-Hope would murder the fuck out Chris Brown, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
and he had a really interesting point, which was, having fun will always kill trying to look sexy.
Yes.
Not saying that Chris Brown's purposely trying to always look like, you know, like.
You have to be
nothing,
aware.
but, yeah.
In America, man, we got to be aware. When we hit the move, we got to be like, shit, that nigga might join me over there. Let me not go too down.
Yeah.
J-Hope and them having fun. J-Hope and them like, man, bitch, I don't give a damn. Whoop, walk it out. Whoop.
Walking out.
Shit, they don't care. You can't compete with that. I gave him an example. When I play receiver, if I go to receiver, if I go to wide receiver and I'm over there like this, ready to kill shit, and then the cornerback who holding me over there biting his lip trying to look sexy, man, I'm finna murder him all day. Coach, keep feeding me. He trying to look sexy. I'm killing them. And these guys, they do their thing, but they focus on the task at hand and whatever it takes. And that's what I'm used to, for real.
But that
man.
makes them more attractive anyway. Because if you're trying so hard to, not saying this is away from Chris Brown, I'm not trying to throw shade or whatever.
Chris Brown, you my guy.
Yeah.
I fucks with you.
I don't
I'm
want to
just saying, man.
but I'm saying if you're coming across effortless and you're having fun, you're always gonna appeal to more people.
Exactly.
People are gonna feel that energy.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
You like authentic shit, man. Like, I don't like me having a conversation. I ain't trying to have a conversation with you if you like licking your lips and shit. I'm like, bro, like, no, I'm just trying to find out where the park, like,
Right.
where the park at. Shit.
I mean, what if your lips just ashy?
You gotta do that later, man.
Well, you should have licked it before we started talking. Why you think about it when you saw me?
Just put on
You
chapstick,
don't think
man.
about it.
Just put on chapstick. and
I
answer the
think
question.
I think we said enough.
Yeah.
Outro.
Yeah, you never flew private plane. Now your eyes open wide up in Paris. Yeah, you ain't never been from the coast on a yacht to an island. Yeah.